Okay, so I still have our story pulled up because we are going to use our story to fill out our organizer. We don't want to make up things. We want to use our story to get real information from the story. We don't want to just guess. We don't just want to say what we think should happen or we think the answer is. We want to use the story. So I've got the story here. I'm going to flip over to the graphic organizer that you have in front of you. So my bubble might pop out, disappear, but it'll come right back, okay? Okay, see? All together now. So theme. Remember, the theme of a story is the lesson of the story. It's what the author is trying to tell us. So we heard a lot about traditions, but we're not really sure what the theme is. We're going to use clues from the story to figure out the theme. So if you just want to work 1 or 2 clues with me and then figure it out on your own, you can do that. Or I'm going to work through the whole thing with you this time because it is so tricky. You can stay right here with me. So use clues from the story to determine the theme of the story. So I'm going to flip back over. I'm going to use my book, A Spring Birthday. Let's see if we can figure out what our story's about. I think you might already have an idea, just like I already have an idea. I think traditions are going to be really important and part of our theme because we talked a lot about traditions. We talked a lot about birthday celebrations. So we know it's Marco's birthday and it's May. Can I have a party this year, he asked. Then my friends can celebrate with me. It's our family tradition to have a birthday dinner, said Graham. Your friends can join us. I will make empanadas for everyone. So, it's our family tradition to have a birthday dinner, said Graham. Usually for birthday dinners, or for birthdays, they have a birthday dinner. So that's a really important clue. Every year, for everybody's birthday, they have a birthday dinner. So let's go back to our organizer. And for clue number 1, I'm going to say I'm going to try to type it so that it's easier for you to read. And I want you to write this just like I'm typing it. I want you to write it on your paper. They have a family dinner on birthdays. So every year they have a family dinner. So I'm thinking. See if I can move that out of the way just a little bit for you. I can make it bigger too. So they have a family dinner for their birthdays. But I don't know, did Marco only want to do a family dinner? Did he only want it to be his family? Who did he ask if they could come? Was it his best friend's dog? I don't even remember hearing about that. Was it the principal from his school? Oh, if you said friends, you were right. So I'm going to move my paper just a little bit. I'm going to go down to my second box. And just to show you that we want to use the text, the book to help us back. And I'm going to reread this first page. May was a happy month for Marco. It was his birthday month. Can I have a party this year, he asked. Then my friends can celebrate with me. So he wants his friends to celebrate. So let's get back. We're going to say he wants to invite his friends this year. So Marco wants to add some new people. He doesn't want it just to be his family. He wants to invite his friends. Many of you probably have your friends over for your birthday. That might be a tradition that you do. Marco wants to add that to his family's tradition. So I'm going to give you a second. If you need to pause the video and get caught up, I want you to do that. So you should have clue number 1 filled in and clue number 2. Now, if you think you have already figured this out, you can stop the video and you can finish working and looking for more clues on your own. If not, keep working right here with me. At the very bottom, we're going to figure out the theme of our story. So, let's see. Let's go back to our book. And we're going to turn the page. How about a picnic, Dad asked. I heard about a nice spot in the park on Elm Street. It's in front of the ball field. We can push the tables together. That sounds like fun, said Marco. We can have hot dogs, burgers, and grams empanadas. So, normally do they go anywhere? It says that they always have a family tradition of a birthday dinner at home. So let's go back to our organizer. And we know we're going to come down here to clue number 3. I'm going to move my page down for you. We know that they have dinner at home for their birthday. Where are they going to have it now? Marco wanted to change it up, and he said it would be fun to do something new. So, where are we going to have dinner at now? Let's go back and double check our book. How about a picnic, Dad asked. I heard about a nice spot in the park on Elm Street. It's in front of the ball field. We can push the tables together. So now instead of staying at home for their birthday dinner, they're going to go to the park. So I'm going to... They are going... there we go. They are going to have an outdoor picnic. Remember, pause the video at any time to write all of these sentences down. I know we're doing a little bit more writing than normal. So normally, their old tradition is they have dinner at home, but Marco wants to make a new tradition of having an outdoor picnic. We found 4 different clues. Let's reread our clues. They have a family dinner on birthdays. That's their old tradition. And it's just the family. I don't think he has friends over. Because this year, he said, can we invite my friends over? So this year he wants to change it up and add something new by inviting his friends over. Clue number 3. Normally they have a family dinner at home. They don't go and go anywhere. They don't go to a restaurant. They have a family dinner, but they do it at home. But this year, Dad has suggested, because Marco wanted to do something new and fun, Marco wanted to have something a little bit different. He wanted to change it up. Dad suggested that they have an outdoor picnic at a park. So, let's finish going through our story before we decide on the theme. Wrong thing. Uh-oh. There we go. Let's keep reading before we decide on our theme. At last, it was the morning of Marco's birthday. He opened his eyes. He saw Mom and Dad and Graham. They were singing the Mexican birthday song, Las Mañanitas. Marco sprang out of bed. He could not wait for his party. So remember, they go shopping, they get a piñata, everyone sings happy birthday, they get all of those great treats out of the piñata. They open gifts, and then I really want to focus on this last page. This is the best birthday party I've ever had, Marco said. Can we do this again next year? Oh, let's pause for a second. If he's asking to do it again next year, he wants to make it a tradition. So he doesn't want to keep that old tradition of family dinner at home. He wants to add something. Sure, said Graham. It's fun to mix the old with the new. A spring picnic can be your birthday tradition. I think Graham just told us our theme. Let's read it one last time. It's fun to mix the old with the new. They're taking the old tradition and they're combining it with the new tradition. Okay, that's our theme. Sometimes it's okay to add some new things to what you normally do. So they're going to take the family dinner, but they're going to make it happen as a picnic at the park. They're adding new parts to their tradition. So our theme is, it is fun to mix the old traditions with new traditions. Okay? It is fun to mix the old traditions with new traditions. All right, guys, I want you to get that coffee down. And when you do, you are all finished. Thanks for working so hard with me. I'll see you later. Bye.